tabletop stretching here. I prefer to do this in a treatment room where a person actually can put their opposite leg down. And keeping in mind that if somebody has any sciatic nerve irritation, we have to be very careful with this. In fact, assuming that they do have some nerve restrictions, we would have the knee bent at first, the back nice and straight, and then they can just start with some ankle dorsiflexion like this. And once we have enough nerve mobility to do that, we can straighten the leg. I have very tight hamstrings, so that's about all I'm getting out of it. Now, we don't want to let people slump like this. When they slump like this, it takes away all of the stretch. You want the back up nice and tall, and then just holding that stretch, and then they can bend their knee to get out of that stretch. But it's just an opportunity for them to get a much better stretch than they probably could at home, because you happen to have equipment that makes it a little bit more conducive here. But this is a tough stretch, and if you were to have a person in this position flex their ankle and then put their head down, and they had a flared up nerve, that would really flare them up. Now, eventually we would want to get enough mobility where they can do that and not have a problem, and then that person would be less likely to have a reoccurrence of their sciatica. But it's a gradual process. That was the end of a very long process that started with just moving the ankle, adding the knee, adding the hip, and then adding the chin. So just make sure that it's a stepwise fashion, starting from the ankle, small joint, moving up.